It is currently January 23rd on 2020 in 2026, 1:57 in the fucking morning. I don't have school today because one, it got canceled, and two, I go to an alternative that doesn't really like going to school on Fridays. I know. Yeah. So today I'm going to be showing you the enchantments that go on armor, and then the next thing I'm going to do is the enchantments that go on the weapons. The armor and elytra are very fun to use because they help you from dying. I know I'm explaining to you like you're fucking 5, which if you're probably watching this, you probably are. You probably saw me from my old YouTube shorts and stuff, which, to be fair, I did delete and stuff. And yes, I don't want to talk about it. It's not a proud moment of mine. I did used to post CapCut edits. Yeah, cool. Fucking sun, dude. This texture pack is like peak cinema. Like if you're just like on like a hardcore dude, like a death and hardcore would be fucking crazy with it. Uh, I'm getting distracted. Um, I know if I start breathing weird, listen, I'm not the skinniest type of dude. Let's just leave it at that. So on your helmet, if you want to like have a uh, long-term helmet that you want to keep forever, you want to call it the little crowny crown, and just fuck with it and stuff. You want to have protection 4, respiration 3, which is basically like a scuba mask, aqua affinity, which basically makes you fast underwater, unbreaking 3, and mending, which everything that I will be showing in this besides the bow, which has a different enchantment, which makes it impossible to put mending on it, will have unbreaking and mending. The chest plate, it's got no specialties. It's the only thing that's left out of the group. It's the odd ones out. The main character of all sort of things, but it's got the most. It's got the most like armor. Like if you put it on, it's got the most armor. You know that thing above your hearts that is like shows how much armor you have on. That has 4. That's 4. Has protection 4, unbreaking 3, and mending. I mean, if you want to put fire protection on like a dumbass, you can, but don't come complaining to me when you do it, and you end up dying underwater instead of the nether, because the nether is better for fire protection than what that is. Uh, Netherite leggings. Basically, your pants. I don't know why they call it leggings. They make me feel like a little girl. 16. I'm a little princess, chat. Oh shit, I was flying. I'm a little princess. I'm going to die. Get teabagged on camera. But basically what you want is you want protection for swift sneak, which I demonstrated this the last time I tried filming this, and I ended up looking back at the recording, and I was breathing like a fucking fish out of water. Okay, and Swift Sneak 3 gives you something called speed. Like, you understand how, like, when you're crouched you have no speed? Swift Sneak cancels it out. Isn't that so much fucking fun? Yeah, so wrong one. Your boots are the ones that are gonna cost the most of XP. I have no clue how to use an anvil like how people do. Like that, it's fucking weird. You want protection for Soul Speed 3, which basically makes you walk really, really, really fast on Soul Sand. I said it 3 times because that's the number you need. Depth Strider 3, which basically makes you swim really, really, really fast underwater because you're not a chungus. You get to have like uh, fans on your boots. Feather falling 4, which is just it cancels fall damage more of it, more or less. Yeah. The Elytra, you just need Unbreaking 3 and Mending. Cool. Now let's get on to the weapons. This is currently the second time I've had to record weapons. Actually, no, wait, this is the third time. It's pissing me off. Good thing that you guys are here for learning experience. This is an educational video. Yeah, I'm gonna put like, I don't know, Rule 34 in like the thumbnail or something. Good. Okay, so the sword is basically your main weapon. I am rushing this. I have off-brand Mountain Dew in my system, and I am rushing this shit until I die. Okay? Until I collapse. This is your sword. If you don't know what a sword is, look up medieval times. If you don't know how to spell medieval, go fuck yourself. I don't care. A sword is basically your main weapon. If you drop it, or if you drop it off a cliff, throw it in lava. I mean, netherite won't burn in lava, but if you somehow get it to destroy, like throw it in a cactus or throw it off the void, you're a fucking retard. That's why on my server, you all get like 5, like 3 shulkers full to the brim of 3 each of every single type of weapon and stuff and tools, which I'm not going over because it's too fucking late. You want Sharpness 5, Fire Aspect 2, Looting 3, Unbreaking 3, Knockback for Netherite, and Mending. If you want like an actual sword that like knocks people off cliffs, get Knockback 2. It will actually be it's really fucking funny watching your best friend fall off a cliff. Don't get the max knockback for normal fights. Axe is basically good for only 2 things. Shield disabling and tree chopping. I've said that line 4 fucking times. I'm actually pissed about it. You want Sharpness 5, Fortune, because if you want to chop trees without having like 4 leaves in your inventory, I just set a bar. Okay, hold on. I'm main pair now. If you want to chop trees without having leaves in your inventory, use Fortune, because you won't get like tons of leaves while you're chopping trees. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so maces are the weapon I use the most. If you didn't see that one video where I had a different texture pack on, I'm using this texture pack from now on. Look at this sun. It's 3D, and if I die in a hardcore world, I want to be on a cliff. I want to look out. I want to do the Red Dead 2 thing. May I stand and shaken? Like, that's a beautiful scene in that show, in that game. I'm sorry, I should not have said show. In that game, that's a beautiful scene. Rest in peace, Arthur Morgan, and rest in peace, John Marston, Mr. Mustard. So for the first mace, it's a density mace. It's a mace. The mace is a weapon that determines on how many blocks you fall, the amount of damage you deal. So let's say I fall from a big height, like this cliff, onto a random naked player, like not literally naked, but a naked player. Pow! Yeah, cool. He's dead. He's dead. But let's say he had full netherite. Elytra up, down, and just let's say block up. Let's say you don't have an elytra ever. And you knock him down. You can probably kill him 4 times. Where's that parrot? I'm getting distracted. You can probably, since you have Windburst 3 for the density mace, get Windburst 3 for the density mace. It's worth it. Fuck you, Wembu. You do not get to say that. You do not get to say that Density does not deserve Windburst 3. Density is the most overpowered mace in Bedrock. Uh, for your, for this mace, Breach, basically cancels out armor. Attribute swapping, I'm not gonna explain it again. Just look it up. It's complicated to say without having an aneurysm for the 5th time. Yeah. The spear, I was not delighted to say that spear is bullshit. It should go much more than just that. Lunge 3 should not be a quick, like, how many blocks was that? Let's see. I'm at 470, the top, the first chord is 475. Yeah, that should not just go 20 blocks. That should make it all the way into the middle of the ocean. I am pissed about this. I want to have some fun with my buddies. Playing spear. That's some stupid stuff. I'm not even going to read the enchantments. Just look them up yourself. I even got them wrong. You can have every single sword enchantment plus lunge. You can also have looting. I forgot to put looting. So, the bow. That's basically your punch weapon. That's basically your projectile weapon in Bedrock. Cool. We all on the same page. If you have one arrow in your inventory, Infinity just gives you everything. Like, if this, let's just say this is one arrow. Yeah, I can go on forever. I could go on forever until my lights go out, which they probably will in like next 20 seconds or so. The last weapons, I have a Riptide Trident, which is basically a trident that basically makes you ride. Like, if it's raining, then you can just travel. You can just travel forever, because it's real fun traveling with a Riptide Trident, because you just hold right click and then let go and you go whew. Like, I'll even demonstrate. Top of the line videos, boys. And it makes a cool silly little animation. I'm spinning, father, I'm spinning. Meow. Yeah, you're fucking football. Hold on, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're fucking football, son. America. In Bedrock, I think there's a bit of a bug. Can I not fuck these fish, please? Where you can just, like, I think there's, you just gotta, like, press it a whole bunch of times. And then this is just a normal one where it comes back to you after it lands. And then, like, yeah, it's basically a fucking puppy dog. Just, here, I'll give you a second to read these. And then the shield is unbreaking and mending, because of course it has that. Of course we have to have enchantments. That's how we go on this server. That's how we go on this server. That's how we fucking go. Okay. I gotta calm down. It is currently 2:23 in the morning on January 23rd. 8:23 on 23. Suck my dick. I know I'm gonna talk to you like I'm like 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. I don't know. Any new uploads coming will be determined by how tired I am and how late I want to stay up, and how long my next speech class is gonna take. I don't get the house to myself tomorrow because on Fridays, if you didn't know this about me, on Fridays I don't have school because the school is like, hey, you only have 3 hours of school a day, and we want to give you a prize for going to school all 4 days. All 4 days. You don't get to come here on Friday. We're kicking you out for the day. And I'm like, fuck yes. Fuck yes, please. A way to sleep in. And then if I have work with that one coworker, I want to fucking kill myself whenever I see him. Uh, I can just say, hey, I'm not sick. I have produce. But if you guys enjoyed me ranting about how tired I am and how school works, please subscribe. It means so much to me when you subscribe. I'm on my knees begging for you to give me a subscribe. And if you don't subscribe, I will find your IP address and, like, I don't know, dox it or something, because that's the type of guy I am. So subscribe or I will dox your entire family.